Due to late shifts at work, I was unable to do a FastLane pay-per-view review and a Raw review following. So in this video, I'm combining both videos into one. And let's start off with Bad News Barrett defeating Dean Ambrose to retain the Intercontinental Championship, only for Dean Ambrose to steal the championship after the match. At first I thought, is this a childish move? Oh, I lost the match, so I'm going to steal the championship anyway. When it came onto Raw though, it got the build to WrestleMania to start possibly for the Intercontinental Championship. Like we had Dolph Ziggler defeat Bad News Barrett, which should make Dolph Ziggler a contender for the championship. Hashtag for Give Truth a Chance, and Dean Ambrose with the stolen championship. So are they building up a fatal four-way for WrestleMania? I would like to say yes, because it's a fatal four-way, a good start of a build-up for a possible fatal four-way at WrestleMania. But the rumour going round was Daniel Bryan will be facing Dolph Ziggler. But with this Raw happening, it looks like they possibly may not be doing that unless it happens next week and the build continues between Ziggler and Bryan. As much as I would like to see Dolph Ziggler in a main event kind of match against a main eventer in Daniel Bryan, I at the same time think there's no real reason to have Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan face each other apart from the fact that many fans would see the great stunts and moves in the match. So why not put Dolph Ziggler in the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship? Make that match as good as you can for WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan, that does leave the question, who would he face? Then I got thinking, why not return Batista? Yes, he would have to come back as a heel, but it's still a challenge, a one-on-one challenge for Daniel Bryan. But with Batista's movie career, it possibly won't be him. Let's go on to the vignette of Sheamus returning. Sheamus could be facing Daniel Bryan, but I don't want to see that match again. It's happened 2 times already, as well as the in-between matches. Don't have it again. Because Sheamus could come back as a heel, Daniel Bryan's a face, but I just don't see it as a match that it's going to make people want to tune into WrestleMania. Primetime players reunited, and it don't feel so good, as Peaches and Herb would sing. Because the primetime players, I feel if you liked them when they were together, you soon accepted the breakup because of how badly they done it. Now to reunite them, to probably be fed to the Ascension eventually, I don't think it's worth it. But saying that, they had the Ascension lose to primetime players. So are we saying the primetime players who have just reunited are better than the new and upcoming tag team, the Ascension? Always a fluke. Because this match, as much as I want to root for the primetime players, again, first time, I don't think they should have beat the Ascension like they did. I don't think primetime players are the one with the future push. The Ascension should be. But if I'm wrong and the WWE are going to beat the Ascension, then good luck to them. At FastLane, we got new tag team champions, which surprised me. Even though I thoroughly enjoy watching Tyson Kidd and Cesaro as a tag team using their moves to put on good matches, but sadly kept losing to a New Day. They went to FastLane and defeated the Usos to become the tag team champions. I don't want to complain about this, but with the fact that Cesaro and Tyson Kidd hadn't really had the most impressive wins beforehand, it did not make me expect them to become champions at FastLane. But congratulations, new tag team champions. They could go on and face the primetime players, I guess, because the primetime players are the ones who are seeming to get a push. But more tag teams the better, new champions the better, give us variety, give us something different. I just think that now Tyson Kidd and Cesaro are the champions, they should go on and continue picking up wins. But on Raw, the Usos defeated Tyson Kidd and Cesaro by disqualification, I think. And this match may continue the feud, but it was also creating or forwarding an Natalia and Naomi feud. As much as the WWE for many years have not had the best concentration on the Divas division, I think the fans were more interested in Tyson Kidd, Cesaro and the Usos than the Divas outside the ring. So that kind of affected the finish of the match. But if this is to continue the feud, then I think it was okay, but I'm not going to defend the Divas here. Then we have Bray Wyatt, who is quite strongly showing the fact that Taker is returning. And if you've watched my previous videos, which I will link somewhere so you can see it, I don't think Bray Wyatt should be facing the Undertaker. Undertaker fans might be cheering for joy. He's coming back. He's facing Bray Wyatt. Oh yes, a top guy putting over a new talent. Yes. But no. The year following the streak being finished, he returns like nothing happened to face someone else. To me, the streak was Undertaker's blood, the thing that kept him alive, the thing that kept him coming back. I don't think having him coming back just because he's the Undertaker, just because he's a draw, just because he's got some life left in him, should do this. The streak ended the Undertaker, which has made Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar so great at what they had done following WrestleMania last year. But the WWE are going down this path and possibly going to have Taker return, make a casket match. But the question is, who wins? Taker wins, but what does that mean for Brock Lesnar, who defeated him? Bray Wyatt wins. Taker's lost 2 WrestleManias in a row. I think he should just be done. He should be done. No matter how great Bray Wyatt is in his promos, make him spooky, making them fit his character, I don't want to see this match. The Goldust and Stardust feud. They're breaking up another tag team in Goldust and Stardust. They're breaking up Miz and Mizdow. You kill 2 tag teams here so close together. I'm more interested in seeing Miz and Mizdow go off and feud than Cody Rhodes and Goldust, or should I say Stardust, sorry, because Cody gets annoyed when he gets called by his own real life name, wrestling name. The reason I don't want to see this match, or think it should be happening now, is because they blew the biggest chance they had when Goldust came back as Dustin and Cody was insulting him. Remember that? I think it was early 2013. Correct me if I'm wrong. You had the father involved at that moment in time. You could feel that there should be something here. Yes, they're doing it now, but I don't feel the same about wanting to see this feud. They've blown it, I think. I think now they're just making it happen to make it happen without any real strong meaning behind it. If you want to see this match, that's your opinion. I just think it's a year too late. Okay, Cena lost to Rusev at FastLane. This was brilliant because Cena losing a match in any way, apart from duct tape to the legs or anything silly like that, This was good for Rusev. Rusev on a promo saying, no matter what you say, Cena, I still defeated you. You still passed out to me and I won the match. So from that moment, congratulations, Rusev. Brilliant. Loved it. I was rooting for you. But even though Cena got his match declined by Rusev to face Rusev again at WrestleMania for the United States Championship, I think it's still going to happen. And does this mean Cena's going to defeat another upgrowing talent at WrestleMania? I hope not. Hopefully Rusev will be able to defeat him in a clean way. But that was me being hopeful. In reality, when Cena says he's going to do something, he eventually does it. So, good luck, Rusev. Nikki defeated Paige to retain her Women's Championship at FastLane. On Raw, the Bellas defeat Paige and Emma. I just don't have anything to say. Paige is not hot anymore in the aspect of in-ring importance in wrestling. Someone who you're dying to watch again. Emma, we all thought she was eventually possibly going to get somewhat of a push. But because of her Santino relationship and the dance moves and then the robbery thing she did, the police charges and stuff, it's not going to happen. And the Bella feud didn't even happen. So this match, I just couldn't care. I'm sorry. They need to do something to combine Divas in a way where we're going to get a WrestleMania worthy match. Not a match we've already seen in the end. Okay, they hyped up WrestleMania. Andre the Giant Battle Royal is coming back to WrestleMania. And two participants are Ryback and Curtis Axel. Alex Mania. I'm better than perfect. Okay, ex-tag team partners facing off each other. A little promo. Ryback wins as we all expected. But where's Ryback's push? We all thought after Survivor Series that was going to be Ryback's push to the top. Or at least somewhere higher than where he was at. But no, he's being held back. Disappointed me in this. Curtis Axel, hi. At FastLane, main event time, Randy Orton returned and to attack the Authority / Seth Rollins. Of course, the Authority, Stephanie and Triple H, were having none of this. They offer him to rejoin the Authority to get to the top because they know that Orton and Rollins can be the future and the face of the company. We all know that is complete bullshit because Orton's turning face. Seth Rollins needs a match for WrestleMania. Yes. Again, the Daniel Bryan curveball. But no, I think even though Orton, even though he got silent tagged in the main event, he looked like he was going to attack Seth Rollins, but just helped him up to his feet after he lost to Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. With Orton eventually possibly still going to be teaming or in segments with Seth Rollins to eventually RKO him to make the match for WrestleMania. Earlier in the night, you had a in-ring promo between Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Daniel Bryan almost sounded like a heel. You know, I was the biggest doubter. I was booing. I didn't think you had it in you. Fans wanted me to win. They wanted me to become champion. But after FastLane, after Roman Reigns defeated Daniel Bryan started to see something different in Roman Reigns. Got to believe in Roman Reigns. Okay, it's good that Daniel Bryan went from sounding a bit sour that he lost, sour that he's not making it to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar for the championship, which is the match that he thinks fans want to see. But in the end, he put Reigns over, shook hands and left the ring. Then we get to Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns, the build to WrestleMania. This I thought was nicely done. Heyman's mentioning all these great matches that if Roman Reigns was in, Heyman's money would be on Reigns against Andre, Hogan, Austin, Rocks. He was naming various big matches. Shawn Michaels. It would always be on Roman Reigns. But when it comes to WrestleMania, it's not. You're not facing a man, you're facing a beast. And Roman Reigns just smiled and said, I will defeat Brock Lesnar. We all knew that. But I just thought Paul Heyman putting over Reigns as well. Reigns talk about his haters and doubters and saying he's going to prove them wrong again. I feel this segment worked. And he's made it with Daniel Bryan, showing that they're both still faces. And it finishes the night like that. But to finish this video, Sting versus Triple H is going to happen at WrestleMania. I'm going to do a proper video on Sting versus Triple H in a later video. So for now, I'll say I feel that there's loads of things that are wrong and some things right. But people, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm sorry about my little disappearing act over the last week or so, but here I am. Please share your thoughts on FastLane, RAW and the build to WrestleMania in the comment section below. Let's get a discussion going because I'm really interested to know how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? But till next time, goodbye.